Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Elite Signals. And today I want to talk about the top 10 mistakes that beginner traders and intermediate traders make all the time. And I know you guys are making these mistakes because I get them in my DMs every single day. I have members asking me, hey, why did my trade go bad? What am I doing wrong? How come I'm not making money with Elite Algo? Well, I'm going to show you guys today in this video the top 10 mistakes that you guys are doing. And if you guys are able to fix these mistakes, then you guys will be on your way to becoming profitable traders on a consistent basis, guys. All right, guys? All right, guys, mistake number one, and that is entering the trades way too late, guys. So when you ever see a signal happen in Elite Algo, you have to only enter at the next candle right after the buy signal, guys, or the next candle right after the sell signals. You cannot enter like up here, for example. I see a lot of people that they see a buy signal and it was a couple hours late or a couple minutes late, depending on the time frame you're looking at, and they just see buy signals. So they're like, okay, like I'm gonna enter now, even though the signal happened a while back, right? So you do not want to do this, guys. You only want to enter on the candle right after the buy signal or right after the sell signal. You cannot enter up here if you see this buy, just like you cannot enter a sell signal once it's gone down and you're like over here, right? So make sure you guys are trading at the right times. Do not enter a signal too late. All right, guys, that's mistake number one. All right, guys, let's talk about mistake number two. And I see this happening all the time. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes that you guys are making, and that is not trading with the trend, guys. It is very important to start trading with the trend, and that's why in the last update for Elite Algo, we actually made it a lot easier to identify what trend you're in. So right now, if we see a green trend for the zones right here, when you have the trend zones activated, so enable trend cloud, you activate that, you're going to see either green clouds or red clouds. Okay, very, very simple. If you're in a red cloud, you only want to trade the sell signals. You do not want to trade the buy signals, right? It's very, very simple. And if you're in a green cloud, you only want to trade the buy signals, not a sell signal, okay? And the reason why you want to do this is because by doing this, you are eliminating a lot of false signals and you're increasing your win rate when you're trading. For example, you can see right here that we have a smart buy signal, but we are still in a big red trend, right? So if we ignored this signal right here, we would have saved ourselves from a loss. Same thing happens with this buy signal, and same thing happens again with this buy signal, right? Every single other trade that you would have taken, every single sell that you see would have been a win. So guys, very, very important that you only trade with the trend. Please do not trade against it unless you're an experienced trader and you know exactly what you're doing. All right, guys, mistake number three, and this one's very important as well, is trading without a stop loss is a complete no-no. You do not want to be trading without a stop loss. You have to have a stop loss every single time you trade, guys. And I'll tell you exactly why right here, okay? So as you can see right here on the Australian dollar versus the American dollar, we have a buy signal and the trend is green. So this looks like a good trade, right? We're going to take that trade. Now what happens is that you take this trade and you had your take profit a little too high and you stepped away from the screen, right? So let's just pretend we took this trade here and we did, this is our take profit. We want to take profit up here per se, and then we decide not to have a stop loss, right, guys? So what happens is you took this trade and the trade didn't have enough momentum and you weren't around to see that it lost momentum right here on these candles, so we didn't have time to exit. You just went about your day and you want to come back and see a big profit. Well, the opposite thing happened, guys. A sell signal popped up and the trend reversed, and you would have lost hundreds of dollars on this trade because look how low it went after this. This is the type of trade that could blow your account, guys, and this could all be avoided very simply if you used a stop loss, right? So if you went with your trade and you set your trade up and you set your stop loss up, which would have been around right here, and this happened where it hit your stop loss, you only would have lost 1% to 2% of your account if you're using proper risk management, and that is okay because losses happen when you're trading. Not every single trade is going to be a win. Instead, you forgot to use your stop loss, and then the price went completely down, and by the time you went back on your computer to check what the price is, or back on your phone check what the price is all the way down here, and you just lost thousands of dollars and your whole account's blown. Right, guys? So make sure you are always using a stop loss on every single one of your trades, and that will help you not blow your account and help you become a profitable trader. All right, guys, this leads us to mistake number four, and this one's very important as well. And I see a lot of people doing this mistake, especially for beginner traders, okay? And that is trading with too much money. You do not want to be taking your whole life savings and putting it into an account and start trading with that. What happens is once you encounter your first loss will be hundreds of dollars when you can only afford to be losing $10 or $20, right? So it's really gonna fuck with your psychology, and it's not gonna help you become a profitable trader. So make sure that you're only trading with money that you're actually able to lose on a daily basis, because at the end of the day, even the best traders in the world will have some losses. There's no such thing as a 100% win rate. So if you cannot stomach a $200 loss, do not be betting $200. Okay, guys, it's very, very simple. Make sure that you're only betting what you're willing to lose on every single trade, and that is also how you do proper risk management. All right, guys, mistake number 5, and I guess you can tell by just looking at my screen right now, using way too many indicators, guys. All this does is just cause confusion. You do not want this. You want to keep your trading simple. You want to keep your charts simple and easy to read. So that way you can actually analyze what's happening in the market and understand it, right? If I'm looking at this screen right now, I have no idea what's going on because there's too much information. It's information overload. So what you want to be doing, guys, is keeping it simple and just use the indicators that we give you at Elite Algo, right? So close everything else and keep your charts very simple, guys. So that way you know exactly what's happening at every single moment, right? Your chart should look something like this: very clean, very simple, not confusing, and easy to read. All right, guys, let's talk about rule number 6 real quick, okay? Rule number 6 is very simple. It is do not change the strategy, okay? I see a lot of people, what happens is they win the first 2 trades, they get all excited, and then they lose the next 2 trades. So then what do? They start trying to look for a different strategy. Say, ooh, Elite Algo is not working anymore. It worked for the first 2 trades, but now it's not working anymore. I need to find a better strategy. And they're just going to keep doing that, right? They're going to keep moving from Elite Algo to something else, or something else, something else. Because at the end of the day, nothing is 100% perfect. There's no such thing as 100% perfect, right? But if you have a strategy that's going to win the majority of the time, where Elite Algo promises at least a 60% win rate when you're using it properly, if you keep using that Elite Algo with proper risk management, you're going to make a lot of money in the long run, guys. So do not judge your trades off of 1 or 2 or even 5 trades. You need to be judging your trades off of 50, off of 100, off of 200 trades, guys. That's how you see what if your strategy works long term, right? Because what's important is the long term benefits of a strategy. Okay, anybody can trade any indicator short term and make some money. It's called luck, and what really matters here is the long term. And if you're using Elite Algo properly, then you're gonna make a lot of money with the long term strategy of Elite Algo. All right, guys. Another mistake I see a lot, guys, it is people expecting they're gonna get rich quick off trading forex, crypto, or stocks. Now, unfortunately, it does not work that way, guys. It takes dedication, it takes skill, it takes practice, it takes years of studying for you to actually be a god level trader, guys. Just like any doctor has to take med school, then go to university to become a doctor, he has to learn the craft first, right? So what you have to focus on is actually learning the craft of trading. Now, it's not going to be as long as a doctor per se. Some people, it could take 6 months. Some people could take 1 year, but it takes time for you to actually study and how to learn how to trade every single market condition, every single currency pair, all that stuff. There is variations, and the most important part, it's going to take time for you to be able to control your emotions while trading. That's the hardest obstacle. Any trader can tell you that controlling your emotions is the hardest thing about trading, guys. So do not expect to get rich quick. Instead, you should be practicing on learning trading itself for a long-term solution, so eventually you can replace your 9-to-5 job with trading, and that way you can live a more free lifestyle where you don't have to go to work every single day from 9 to 5 if you don't want to, right, guys? So make sure you remember that. Mistake number 8, guys, is I see a lot of people that have no experience trading whatsoever. They're complete beginners, and they start trading with their real money because trading with a demo account isn't fun, right? Guys, you have to start with a demo account. It's very, very important to start with a demo account. If you are not used to trading, you're going to have a lot of obstacles in your way. Emotional trading is very, very real, and as a beginner trader, it's going to be hard for you to control your emotions. So I recommend always starting with a demo account so you can kind of grasp the idea of trading, so you can practice without losing real money, guys. Because at the end of the day, the real 95% of the traders who actually trade unfortunately fail because they don't put the time and effort in, and because they always start with a real account and they lose their money and they say, fuck this, forex is a scam. Well, guys, it's not a scam if you actually treat it properly. It is a job at the end of the day. So if you start with a demo account and you start practicing, then when you're ready with the demo account and you feel comfortable trading, that's when you should start with your real money, guys, but not before. Mistake number 9, guys, that I see a lot of beginner traders and even advanced traders do sometimes is not tracking your trades. You should track every single one of your trades. You should have a journal, you should have a notebook beside you, and every single time you lose or you win, you have to be marking down, why did I lose? Why did I win? That way, you're not just trading. That way, you're actually educating yourself. You're learning, right? So every time you lose and you mark down, why did I lose? And you actually have a reason because you went back and you looked on why you lost. The next time that situation happens again, you're less likely to lose because you're learning from your mistakes previously, right? So always track your trades, guys. It's very important. You should have a journal beside you or maybe like a notepad open on your computer while you're trading, just so you can actually write down your thoughts at that moment. So the next time you want to go to analyze your trading and like kind of rank yourself or grade yourself, that is a great way to do it, guys. So remember to track your trades, okay? Now, the last mistake, guys, that I see all the time, and this is why 95% of the people who try Forex fail, is because they quit. They quit too early, right? They see a little bit of adversity, and then they lose maybe 1 or 2 trades. They're not profitable right off the bat, so what happens is they quit. They move on to something else, right? Unfortunately, Forex is not like that. Trading is not like that. Stocks is not like that. Crypto is not like that. You need to actually learn how to trade in order to make money, right? So you're gonna have some growing pains along the way. You're gonna have some losses. You're gonna blow up an account or two, right? We developed the algo so that doesn't happen to you if you actually followed our system. But normally, if you weren't using our system, then the chances are you'd blow your account, right? But if you stuck with it and you actually learned and you learned from your mistakes, you kept a journal, you did all these mistakes that we told you in this video, which I have done many, many times in the past when I was learning, when I was new, and you learned from those mistakes, you will eventually be a profitable trader, right? Just like anything. When you were a baby and you tried walking for the first time, you fell on your ass, okay? Now you're walking perfectly because you didn't give up. The baby didn't just say, oh, you know what? I'm never going to walk again for my life, right? It doesn't work that way, guys. You need to start practicing, not giving up. Nothing comes easy in life. If you really want something, go after it and learn it, guys. And that's it for all the mistakes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And other than that, if you have any questions, leave a question down in the comments below or message me inside the Discord server. Have yourself a good day.